Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I shrink wrap my cold processed soap. So I have my sealer here, my shrink wrap bag sealer. I'm going to be doing Sunshine, and that's the mixture of my lavender and lemongrass cold processed soap. I'm also using a heat gun, which I got off Amazon, and I'll make sure I'll put that in the description box below. Also the shrink wrap system, or not system, but sealer. This is the bag I'll be using for this first one, and I'll demonstrate how I did that. These are my labels that I make myself for my cold processed soap. Or for everything, I make my own labels. Now, I figured out that this bag was too big. It wasn't the bag I normally use. I use these bags for my loofah soaps, which are a little thicker. And I didn't realize it until I put the soap inside the bag. So it's too big. But because of the size, it still works. I have to seal it on the side. And then I'll seal it on top. So, and it feels really good. So this is the box I'm going to use, and I'll make sure I'll put that in the description box below as well. It's kind of hard getting the soap in. It's not hard, but it's just a tedious thing to get the bags to open and put the soap in there. But you'll soon see that this is the right size bag, and I'll show how I just seal it on the top. Just like that. It looks really nice and neat. So now you'll see here, this is my heat mat, and this is what some beauticians use to put their flat irons or Marcel irons on to keep from burning the surface. And that's what I use this for with my heat gun when I shrink wrap them. And it works great. I didn't let the gun heat up enough actually, but it's still doing a job. And I have it on a low setting. It shouldn't damage the table, the heat gun. It doesn't get that hot, but I just like to be safe since this is the only table that I use to wrap and also make my soaps with. So I'll do 3. I always do 3 to get the sides, the top, the back, and the bottom. Then I will unstack them and then do one by one to get a nice clean seal around the soap. And that's all to it, guys. And again, the blow dryer, I could do the same thing. That's what I used before, but the heat gun gets it a lot tighter, and this is a lot neater, even though I think they were neat before. I got the gun, but this is great. So now I took my gloves off because I hate working with the labels and the sticky part with my gloves on. So I've washed my hands to get whatever residue in the gloves off, and then I'm going to sanitize. Well, you'll see me sanitizing here before I label the soaps. And again, I make my own labels for all of my products, whether it be the clear labels or white labels that I use on my products. And we're just going to finish up here just to move things along. Yeah, when I do my labels with my gloves, which I do, but I don't know, they stick to my glove, and I don't know, it's just a weird thing. It's me, don't judge. It's just me. Now the loaf mold that I use is the purple loaf mold that you'll see typically maybe beginners use. I use that for majority of my soaps, and it yields 10 bars in a sample bar. I always keep a bar for myself, and I sell the other 9, and then I cut up the samples into 4s and wrap them, which I'm going to show you how I do my samples right now. So it's not a full bar, but it's half of a full bar, and I've washed my hands and I'm going to sanitize, but I'm going to show you how I also make my own packaging for my sample soaps. I have some paper that I got from Hobby Lobby, a thick, like decorative paper like that, and I have a cutting board that I use to evenly cut them into squares. Today I'm going to try to use this washi tape just for a little decoration, and I have my clear Scotch tape for backup just in case it doesn't work. But 4 small pieces make up a bar, a half a bar actually, which I use for my samples. And I also make my sample labels. So again, I make all my labels myself, and it's definitely a money saver. So I fold in half. It's like a little, it's going to end up being a little envelope. And then I go a little bit over the half there. Same here. And then I fold at the bottom, which helps make that pouch. And then I tape here, going across the bottom. I'm going to try to do this with the washi tape. At first it seemed like a great idea to use it, but you'll see as we progress why it ended up not being. And I know this tape is supposed to be, you know, for just decoration or scrapbooking, but I think it's really pretty tape, and I wanted to try it with my samples and with you guys. So that makes the little pouch there, and I put on my labels first so they can be flat when I and I put that up way too far, but so they can be flat and look again more presentable when I put the lotion bar in there. Sorry, not lotion bar. When I put the sample soap in there. I make lotion bars too. And this is where you see the washi tape not being so tapey. Yeah. So not gonna work. And I end up taking it off. So yeah, I'm going to use my clear Scotch tape, which works perfectly, of course. Had a little tear down there, but that's okay. As long as the paper didn't rip, I am not upset behind it. So I go again, I'm gonna remove the soap. So I go again to tape the bottom half, which makes the pouch. And then I'm going to tape the long ways to help seal the pouch as well. And I'm going to place the board back in and finish this one sample. I'll fold the top over. Yeah, you see how the label's up way too high. But I fold the top over. You get the little envelope look, and I close the back with my thank you hearts. I also purchased these from Amazon, and I will leave a link in the description box below for this one as well. So stick around and watch me do the next 3. have it, ladies and gentlemen, how I package my soap from beginning to end. Remember to hit the subscribe button, click that notification bell, and to always smack that like button. Love you guys. Bye.